Elon Musk's housing situation has been the subject of a lot of speculation on social media. He just revealed where he lives now. He made the announcement shortly after moving from California to Texas himself. And Tesla also announced that it was moving its HQ from Palo Alto, California to Austin, Texas. It's essential that the billionaire goes above and beyond what's required. Also, if you're starting from scratch, you'll have to sell your multi-million-dollar portfolio and move into a rented home that only costs $50,000. Basically, a small house can be inhabited by 1 or 2 people in order to facilitate an environmentally sustainable lifestyle. But what was the situation which led Musk to this house? And do you think this house is better than other cribs? Well, give the video a thumbs up and stay tuned to find out more about it. Welcome to Genius's Guide, your daily dose of geniusness. Let's get into it. Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla Motors, lives in a house that costs a lot less than a single Tesla vehicle. However, it's Tesla's crazy new tiny home for sustainable living that resulted in him making an official announcement. In a statement issued on June 14th, he announced that he was selling his house, as he had mentioned in a previous post that his primary residence is a $50,000 house in Boca Chica. Perhaps we should call it a starbase that he rents from SpaceX. It was observed by one follower that Musk remains in a damned if he does and damned if he doesn't relationship with the media and haters, citing criticism over Musk's wealth, his decision to sell his mansions, and how that too was later mocked. However, the same follower revealed that Musk is now living in a boxable casita, a $50,000 prefabricated home that is not yet widely available to the public, but will be soon, and hopefully aid in solving some of the housing shortage. While there is no doubt that the designer of Musk's Tesla residence is a talented individual, who constructed it and who designed it? As Tesla shares have increased by 500% in the last year alone, making Musk's fortune soar. Boxable posted a video on YouTube in November of 2021 announcing that their company had just finished building a casita house in Boca Chica for a high-profile and top-secret customer. SpaceX appears to be related to the customer. But who knows, the customer could be Elon Musk. In the words of Giuliano Tiramani, the co-founder of Boxable, there are a number of reasons why housing hasn't really worked in the factory yet. So we've gone through it and solved all the problems, and that he also believes other prefab home makers struggle with shipping logistics. He added, it's meant to be a studio apartment for 1 or 2 people. The idea is that this would be targeted towards accessory dwelling units, which are becoming increasingly popular in California. This was the spark that led the founder of Boxable, Giuliano Tiramani, to launch the brand in 2017, with the aim of transforming building construction worldwide into a factory assembly line, just like any other product. Although some of the processes require lifting equipment, the rest is relatively easy and can be done by humans. When the outer wall is unfolded, it becomes a floor. Then the 2 side walls are revealed. When the roof is unfolded, it covers the entire structure. Boxable Casita is described as a studio apartment that is available in a box and is energy efficient. As part of this makeshift house, there is a kitchen, a bathroom, a living room, a bedroom, and a media room. Boxable house costs $49,500 and is equipped with a fridge, dishwasher, oven, microwave, built-in ironing center, and low-energy technology for a lower monthly utility bill. The primary reason why people prefer boxable casita homes in the midst of housing shortages is their time, cost, and labor efficiency in creating homes and factories. At present, there are close to 50,000 people on the company's waitlist who have expressed interest in the company's prefab house portfolio, which consists of over 100,000 units. And it is not entirely because Elon Musk fans want to live like him at all costs. However, it was reported that Boxable already has a waitlist of 40,000 people before Musk fans joined in. On average, a house takes approximately 7 months to build. Until now, Boxable has constructed 3 houses so far. It appears that 2 of them are in their headquarters, but it is unclear if a third is present. In addition to the headquarters, there is a brand new 170,000 square foot factory in which new orders are about to be filled. There is also the option of stacking and connecting the 19.5 foot by 19.5 foot buildings in order to build larger buildings. However, if you are looking for a larger prefab home, it might be better to wait a bit. According to Tiramani, the company still plans to release larger units in the future. According to Tiramani, Musk's association with the brand has generated interest in housing from a wide audience. He said the target audience heard about this beforehand, and then the Musk press brought in general audience interest. Maybe someone who didn't care about housing. According to Boxable, folding homes are an essential part of transport efficiency. This typical modular home is 14 feet in width and requires the familiar wide load sign and escorted trucks while it is traveling on the highway. Boxable's foldable homes are only 8 feet in width, which does not require any special assistance from its users. Therefore, the homes can be shipped to any location for a lower shipping cost. Tiramani said, "I think the only way to solve housing is with solutions like this that are technology-oriented. It's really an issue of supply and demand. If there's more supply, price will go down." The company will soon begin making its first order for the Department of Defense, consisting of 156 homes. It is hoped that the operations will be expanded and they will be able to build more houses. There are currently over 100,000 people on the waiting list who wish to unfold their next place to settle. And in some states, free delivery is available, but there are additional fees for remote locations. It is worth noting that the $50,000 price includes delivery and unpacking of permits, and others may need to be added to the price. It comes with plumbing, electricity, and air conditioning already installed and ready for you to connect. You should not forget that the Model X has a value of $79,999, a higher value than the actual house itself. This could be the reason behind Elon Musk's decision. There may be a question in your mind that you are wondering why he should get rid of all those extra belongings. Well, the reason for Musk doing this seems to be that he wants to leave as little of a carbon footprint as possible. As other billionaires own yachts and multi-million-dollar homes, but Musk does not. The billionaire has been trying to live this way for years, and there is no reason to be surprised that Musk has downgraded his house despite his constant promises that he will do so. From the sounds of it, Musk is not regretting the decision at all. As a side note, it is well noted that Musk has suspended Bitcoin payments for Tesla vehicles due to sustainability concerns, as he sees sustainable development as an important value for Tesla. His desire to live in a tiny home makes sense. In general, tiny homes use less energy and occupy less space than conventional dwellings, and in the remaining 10% of the locations, they can be modified to accommodate snowfall. In addition, these houses are durable and can withstand snow loads in 90% of North America, as well as retrofitted to accommodate snow loads in the remaining 10%. As a result, these houses have less of an impact on the environment. Even though the boxable casita has enough room for 2 people, according to Musk, he likely lives with his partner, Grimes, and their 1-year-old son. Previously, Musk owned a few massive mansions, but he sold his last one in December 2021, as reported by Futurism. He sold his last mansion for $30 million and moved into an apartment. However, it is unclear if he still rents the same prefab that he did earlier in the year, or if he now owns one that costs $50,000 instead. Whatever the case may be, we firmly believe that it is a more sustainable way to live than owning several different mansions, and we are totally on board. But what do you guys think about this? Let us know in the comments section. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for us to provide you with more must-know developments in finance and technology. We'll see you soon.